browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GOT Backup isn't just about securing your data. GOT Backup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GOT Backup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GOT Backup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit gotbackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Hello, everyone. Good evening from Accra, Ghana. It may be afternoon or morning at your end. I want to say greetings from my end. I know we will have people from Ghana, from outside the borders and outside the continent. So welcome to all of you. Sorry, there is feedback I'm getting. Okay, but of the one who gave you this invitation, I want to welcome you. I am excited to have all of you here tonight or afternoon or evening, whenever time you are, wherever time zone you are right now. So the one who invited you may have told you about something like secure your digital assets or your digital life, or find a great opportunity that is being offered by a global tech company or institution. Whatever they told you, we will be speaking on their behalf tonight. So I want you to sit back, relax, and hopefully by the close of this presentation, you would have been opened up to some great, something very exciting or a great opportunity. So my name is Calvin and I'm connecting from Accra, Achimota, Ghana. So just permit me, give me a few seconds. Let me just share my screen and we will go right into why we are here tonight. If you have invited some people and you haven't seen them yet, I would like you to take a few seconds just to, I want to give you a few seconds to send them a message and tell them we are live, because tonight, someone's life could be transformed, someone could be opened up to some great opportunity. Just like a year and so ago, when a family friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, Calvin, there is this information I want to share with you. There's a presentation coming up tomorrow evening. I'm going to send you the link and I want you to follow and let's talk afterwards." And I said, sure, why not? And the invitation was sent to me. And what I saw, I really liked it. And ever since, I have been on a project like this on the GOT Backup project. So same with you. Have you ever, let me give you a few scenarios before I get straight into business. If you're on this call, I want to ask you this question, especially for you that are here as our guests. But I also acknowledge the strategic partners that are on this call tonight. And you are most welcome as well. Please remind your team and your guests that we are getting straight into business right now. But let me ask this question. Have you ever lost your phone before? And had to, by doing that, as a result of that, you lost precious data. You lost your pictures, your videos, your documents, or your computer got crashed and you lost everything on the computer. All right. And till today, you probably have not gotten over it. Okay. Have you had a situation like that? Or do you know someone who had a situation like that? That situation is so common. Among every 5 friends we have, 3 to 4 of our friends, 3 or 4 of those 5 friends would have had a situation like that. And if you know or have experienced something like that, tonight, this presentation tonight at this time will do a whole lot of good to you. Ken is the reason why we are here tonight. So there is a new kid on the block called God Backup. God Backup, you will be hearing as we go on in the presentation. And these guys have hit the word and have decided to impact the word, spreading the good news of backing up your digital life. Okay, so let's go. God Backup is here to help all of us experience or realize or achieve our dreams, including our digital dreams. So you may have lost some precious data when you lost your phone, or any of your gadget. You lost your C drive, got corrupted. Your Windows got corrupted. You lost everything. You are not going to be in that position again if you just can stay connected and listen to what we have to say. Tonight could be the last time you ever have to worry about that. So it's for business, individual, organization to help them achieve some their digital dreams. Okay, of course, the financial one is there, and we will be talking about that, opening that up to you tonight at the end, at the final session or the second session of the night. We will be talking about the strategic partnership that this company or institution, God Backup, has or is offering people all over the world. So in your city, in your community, in your country, you have the opportunity to take this partnership to the rest of the world. And you are handsomely or beautifully rewarded or awarded for that. All right, but let's break down what God Backup is. For some of you still wondering, what is God Backup? God Backup is a secure cloud storage service that was developed in 2023. That's about 3 years ago, all right, by an organization, a company called GVO, Global Virtual Opportunity. We'll be talking about GVO in the next slide. But this cloud service, God Backup, allows individual businesses and organizations to securely backup, store, and manage their digital data online. So your videos, your pictures, your audios, your document, you can manage it online, access it from any part of the world, lose it today, and once it's backed up, you can go to Namibia, or if you are in Namibia, you can go somewhere else and just go to a computer, log into your God Backup cloud, and you will have your document there. Even on any island, you don't need to take any stuff with you. Just get a device, and you can access your stuff online. And all of this is given. In fact, God Backup has the most affordable or the best price you have in the world today as we speak. Okay, I haven't seen any cloud storage so far that can compete with God Backup in terms of their great value for money. So there are also, we talked about the strategic partnership. We will be talking about that in the second part of or the second session tonight. Okay, so that is what God Backup is all about: cloud storage and a great opportunity, business opportunity open up to individuals and its users. So this is the mother of God Backup, is Global Virtual Opportunities, is a multi-million-dollar software internet marketing company. They started in Canada in 1997, almost 3 decades ago. But right now they are situated in Texas, USA, and that is the office you see at the bottom right corner. They are situated on 10,000 square foot area. They are behind God Backup. You have some great people. You know, a few millionaires there, led by the CEO Joel Therian. He is the CEO of God Backup. It's not robots that's controlling things. It's real people, and this is the leadership of the organization. His wife is in there, and some other top guys and ladies from all over the world. 2 years ago, last year, end of last year, the CEO and his wife were in Ghana for a big event when they outdoor this big project to the rest of the world. But Ghana was the gateway to Africa. It was the first time in Africa, and Ghana opened up to them. So that's the team, you know, great people there to respond to and take care of the cloud storage service and support system of God Backup. Now, why storage? Why cloud storage? Why are we talking about cloud storage? Now, everybody, guys, everybody should be concerned about this. You know why? Because everybody is using a phone, a gadget, and each and every day we are producing data. Into this interconnected world, data is being generated at an unprecedented rate. From social media transaction to online transaction, every digital interaction produces valuable data. Many of us right now don't even go to the bank. Why? We just can do the banking on our phones, okay? Unless we have huge amounts of physical cash to deposit. Other than that, just wherever you are, you can bank. And each time you do this banking transaction, you are creating data. Even when you're online, sending messages, doing responding to some posts or posting some things, what are we doing? We are creating, generating data. So data generation is mind-blowing when you look at how much data is being generated every single day. Look at the stats. Over 400 million terabytes of data is being generated every day. Guys, that's crazy. Multiply that by 7. That would give you how much data is being generated in a week. Multiply that by 30. We give you how much data is being generated in a month. And multiply that by 360. That will tell you how much data is being generated every single year. Mind-blowing. That is why we're talking about cloud storage, because there will be, as much data is being produced, there is a need for for those data to be accommodated. If you have a lot of people in a place, migrating from one place to the other, one critical issue will be where will those people be staying, and accommodation issue. So a lot of data is being generated. The critical question is, where will the data be saved? And it's up in the cloud. That's why cloud space is needed. That is the reason why God Backup is leveraging on this, okay? So 2 global massive trends we're going to be talking about tonight. One of them is the how the number of smart gadgets we have in the world and what is producing and what can we get out of this. If you're part of this, then you are in the right place. Over 15 billion mobile phones exist right now in the world, as of 2024. As of 2026, that would have increased. Even though we have 8 billion people in the world, we have twice as more mobile or smart devices than we have people. Why? Because, like for example, in Ghana, a lot more people have 2 phones, okay? Unlike some other parts of the world. But so you have this number going up. And the more gadgets are there, the more data will be generated. Keyword tonight, data, 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 D-A-T-A. And this is not we're not talking about your data from the different providers, phone providers. No, data in terms of videos, pictures, documents, audios. That's what we are talking about. Okay, so you will notice, you will know that for you, if you have a phone, a smartphone, you can't do without it. What will happen if you leave home and you forgot your phone? For many people, they will be so uneasy. Some of them will have to return home and pick their phone before their day can go well. We use our phones for our appointments. That is alarm to wake us up and a lot more things. So mobile phones is an addiction, okay? Or we have overly relied on mobile phones. The more phones, the more data that is being produced. Guess what? The more people are losing data. Data loss is growing as more data is being created. Of course, it just makes sense, right? But we have some stats here for you, and this is from America. They keep better statistics. Okay, so look at the stats. More than 5,700 smartphones get broken every single hour in the United States. You know what that means? If that kind of thing, if your phone gets broken, what happened? You're most likely going to lose data. All right, your data, your pictures, videos, and documents that are on it. The other survey says that about 50% of smartphone owners have damaged their phone within the first year when they got their phone. And guess what? Out of that, 31% of people who broke their phone, they also lose their data. That's crazy. People are losing stuff, and we are taking. We are not seeing how bad this is. That when you lose your phone through accident, through theft, and all of that, and data loss, nobody planned for data loss. They all happen by accident, and that is why we are talking about this, because it is so important. And people, 2 reasons why people still lose data. First reason is people don't know. That's why we are here. The other reason is people think it's too expensive. And is it too expensive? We will interrogate that very shortly. But people are indeed looking for solution. But the thing about it is data loss doesn't only come from phones. It also comes from computer, for businesses, organizations, individual, because people have PCs and stuff like that. They keep their stuff on their data. Recently, we had floods in Ghana, and just not Ghana, in Africa, in West Africa, and some other places. Just a week or so ago, there was flooding happening in the US, in Texas, in New York, all right? And people losing stuff. There were houses that lost their PC, their whole house. They lost everything, including their computers, their laptops. Imagine you had great company business information data all on that computer or laptop, and all went in the flood. What happened if those things were not backed up in the cloud? You may have had a backup on the external drive, but guess what? The external drive went with the computer in the flood. That's not a great backup, all right? Temporarily, you can put something there, but also back up the external drive up into the cloud, all right? That is why we're here telling you this and showing you solution, not just telling you, warning you, but we are giving you solutions to all of this. So people are really looking for the solution because data loss is really serious. Now, the guys that have been in an industry that have been assisting, giving us the solution for years, that's the Google, the Dropbox, the iCloud, the OneDrive, the Amazon, the Microsoft, all of them, okay? They've been providing solutions because people have been using backup ever since. Those that got to know about it, the cloud, people have been using the cloud ever since. We have about 2.3 billion people using the cloud right now. So people already are aware and they're using some of this service, but they're a great service. But when you compare that to the backup right now, guys, it's a ripoff. Honestly, I had no issues when I was using my, I was paid almost $100, about $100 for 2 terabytes of my Google that Google was giving me. Until I met God Backup, I thought it was cool. But when I saw that God Backup is giving me, you know how much? And you will see, and it will blow your mind if you haven't seen this before. But that is why you have people moving from all the other guys to God Backup, to the right side, as we're showing you, as you can see on the screen. And why? It is because of this. iCloud is giving 6 terabytes. Now let's use 6 terabytes as our standard here, because that's the standard, the package, family package of God Backup. So 6 terabytes of cloud, the iCloud's space for 6 users, you will get that for a little over almost $420 a year. Dropbox will give you 6 terabytes for 1 user for over $350, almost, just call it $360 per year. Google Drive, our own Google Drive, 6 terabytes of cloud space for 5 users, you will pay a little over $300 yearly. Guess how much you pay for 6 terabytes for up to 6 users at God Backup? You pay $100. Technically, it's $99.97 per year, not per month, per year. All right, 3 times, 4 times more than what some others will be offering. But God Backup is giving you the same 6 terabytes of cloud space we're talking about here, but up to 6 users, including you, for multiple operating systems. That means it works on your multiple operating system. What about others? No, not everybody gives you multiple operating system. For example, iCloud, if you have 100 terabytes of cloud space and you have your Apple gadget, at the same time you have Android phones and those Windows laptops, or your Android will benefit from your 100 or your 100 terabytes of cloud space. Only the Apple gadget will benefit from that. And that's why we say, so that's not multiple operating system, it's only one operating system. But with God Backup, multiple operating system, you benefit from that. So multiple devices as well. So you are not limited to just backing up 10 gadgets or 20 gadgets, any number you can get. So let's compare. See, 6 terabytes against versus 2 terabytes of cloud space. Some God Backup is offering you 6 accounts, others are offering just 1 account. God Backup is offering multiple operating system, others are offering 1 operating system, guys. This is great value for money. But there's more. It doesn't end there. No other cloud service, as we speak, has bulk emailing system attached to it, where you can do bulk emailing system. You can personalize those email, and you can automate those email automation. All right. We talk about unlimited. We talk about the others there. Now, no other cloud service gives you 30-day money back. Only God Backup. If for any reason, maybe you pay for God Backup 6 terabytes of cloud space, and your brother gave you maybe 2 terabytes of cloud space from one of the other cloud users. You can like, oh, okay, I wouldn't need the 6 terabyte. I'm already using 2 terabytes from. So got backup, request for it within 30 days, got backup will give you your money back, but it must be within the 30 days. It's PCI compliant as well. Got backup is PCI compliant. Debit, credit cards, transaction, all very safe with got backup. But most importantly, your security. Because once you're thinking about cloud storage, one thing that should be on your mind, key on your mind, is the security. Are my stuff secure? And Got Backup is offering 256-bit encryption. That is the highest encryption grade we have in the world. Okay, the top players in the industry are using it. The Google, the iCloud, and those ones, and Amazon, Microsoft, they are all using 256-bit encryption right now. What Got Backup is offering that no other cloud space, and read my lips, no other cloud service provider is offering this, is the Got Backup Pro with all of these tools. The Got Backup Pro has tools like Testimonial Generator, has VDuber, okay, has MarcoMax, has MemoryPlace, has SendShark, which is an email marketing service, has a funnel. Now, these are all great tools for online presence. If you are online, these are tools you want to have because they give you great value for money. Let me explain a couple of them. For example, Testimonial Generator. Now, if you are on this medium tonight and you're listening or whatever time, and you render service, you have a business, you render services, okay, you do things for people. Right now, people go on social media to sell themselves and, oh, we do this, we do that. Now, you don't need to do that any longer because you can use one of the tools in the Got Backup Pro called the Testimonial Generator. You already have some great customers. You have served some happy customer and they don't mind sharing their experience. You just send them a link from Testimonial Generator and let them give you a minute video telling the world about how they feel about your service, whether it's a school, is a bakery, is a shop, or whatever service is rendered. And that person come and say, for example, it's me. I say, hi, and it's a school. And I say, hi, my name is Calvin Birch. I have my daughter in this school called CD International. I mean, those guys are great. My child went in and right now she was in the school for 6 years, and I can't believe the kind of child, the kind of person she's becoming. And I want to salute those guys. The teachers there are great, very good standard, and the morals in the school incredible. I don't know if my kid was not in that school, they would have turned out like this. Now, you've sent that video to that person. That's it. Can you imagine if you get 10, 20, 30 people just sending you these videos? That is what the Testimonial Generator can do. And you just splash that on all your socials. And that is the kind of benefit you get from Got Backup Pro. You don't get this from anywhere else. The MemoryPlace is cloud. Got Backup. MemoryPlace gives you an album of your events. If you run events for people, you need to have the MemoryPlace because you can provide a digital album for them, okay, from pictures of your friends that were attending the event or people that were part of the event. Everyone can just upload their videos and pictures up to one place in the cloud, and you can create an album for the event. I mean, great tools. This is the Got Backup Pro. You want to get this. I'll tell you how much that will cost. So Never lose your digital life and your digital dream any longer. Never lose your photos, videos, pictures, and your data ever again. Why? Because God backup does the job for you. 98% of the work is done by God backup. Just do the remaining 2%. God backup is impacting the world, guys. You won't believe this. God backup that is only 3 years old. Remember, the project was launched in 2023 and we are in 2026, so 3 years old. Though the mother of God backup, GVO, is 3 decades old. Okay, so good guidance there. But God backup within 3 years has gone into 165 countries in the world. And you'll be like, 165. Let me put this into context. We have a total number of 195 countries worldwide. And God backup within 3 years is already into 165 countries worldwide. So God backup right now is asking people, you know what? We want to get into strategic partnership with you. We want to impact the entire world even more. We want to reach out. We want to cover the entire world. The countries that we are in, we want to grow them more. We are looking for strategic partners in those countries and in those regions and in those cities. So don't only use our cloud service, which is fantastic, also partake in our partnership, because in the long run, in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or a decade, you could be one of the financially free people that just made it from the second global trend, all right, that we are about to talk about, where people can work from anywhere in the world, whether you're doing it in your home, in your office, without even moving. You can make money. God backup is the only cloud storage that offers you this partnership, which offers you, which will pay you, okay, using a simple system which we'll be sharing very shortly. So you have an opportunity to make some residual income. You want to call it part-time, no problem. You want to call it supplemental income, extra income, however you want to call it is up to you, or side hustle, that may be your choice, but it's a strategic partnership that can give you the opportunity to get a new stream of income online. Now, why you want to take this very seriously is because where people have shifted right now. So many years ago, there were where you will find people, that the family settings, the schools, the friends, neighbors, and all of that. Online, look at online at the bottom, 0.00%. People were not there. But you know where people are right now? And you know when the shift started? Since the 2000s. Now, I want you to take a look and follow online what's going to happen right now. It's going to move, and I want you to keep your eyes on that. Okay, you ready? Let's go. That's it. By 2024, 2 years ago, over 60% of activities of people were online. And what does that mean? What does that mean? The usage of the mobile device and the revenue of the cloud storage market just went up the roof. Okay, so the projection, the blue chart you see on your screen right now, 2025 was projected that the cloud market was going to finish somewhere around under 300 billion US dollars. That's the value of it, and it's going to end there. But guess what? The guys, the Statista.com, of course, they are noted for have great credibility for their projections and their research. They had to revise that figure because in 2025, the cloud market didn't end with that value of 300 billion. It finished with over 400 billion US dollars. That was it. I mean, they were blown away by that. But when you look at the trend, the projection right now, they're telling us that the cloud market value in the next 10 years, let's call it the next 9 years, because we're already in 2026. All right. So by 2035, the value of the cloud market, it's going to be how much? It's going to be worth over 3.5 trillion US dollars. No, I didn't make a mistake. I said 3.5 trillion US dollars. And that's going to be the value of the growth, the value of the cloud market by 2035. You want to be a part of this. You know why? Because it's a big a big thing, and just get a slice of it. You don't need much. They say a slice of something big is worth far more than all of something small. For example, a slice of a huge watermelon can give you far more juice than a full grape will give you. You know that, right? That is why you want to be in this space. If you've seen this for the first time, don't just use the cloud service. Take advantage of the opportunity that it offers. Okay. Now, how do you get started in this? Just use any of the packages we talked about. The family package, the 6 terabyte of cloud space, and for 6 users, just get that, and then be a part of the strategic partnership. It's just $20 more, so it's $120 a month. No, a whole year. All right, that you can benefit from all the 6 terabyte, and which you can share with 5 other family members or workers or colleagues, and you get all the other things that come with it. $120 a year. That gives you an opportunity to become a strategic partner of God Backup. And so these are the different packages. The family package we just talked about. Then you have, remember we talked about God Backup Pro. You heard the God Backup Pro and all the tools that is in there. So you have the 6 tools that we have there, plus the family package is part of that. And how much do you pay for that? God Backup was giving it for $500 to set you up. But right now, God Backup is giving it to us for $220 a year. That's why you pay for that, ladies and gentlemen. You pay only $220 a whole year. You get the 6 terabyte of cloud space with the God Backup Pro tools, okay, and an opportunity to build the strategic partnership as well. If you are a big institution where 6 terabyte, will not do too much for you, you may want a lot more because you generate a lot of data, maybe a school, a hospital, and some big printing house or something like that. You need to get 20 terabyte of cloud space. If you get that from anywhere else, you could be paying thousands of dollars every year or every or month for that. But guess what? God Backup will set you up for $700 as a one-time payment, and every year you will pay $600, or you can pay $60 a month for 20 terabyte, which is 20,000 gigabyte every single year. Okay? Yeah, so the choice is yours. You have many options. Okay, now strategic partnership. Quickly, how do you benefit from this strategic partnership? You have 7 different ways in which you can benefit. You can benefit from the customer acquisition bonus. You can benefit, I'll talk about the first 3 of them. All the other ones, you also get it, but when you grow in the organization, you have the opportunity to benefit from some of the other commissions or bonuses, as is called. So the customer acquisition bonus simply says, Gut Backup say, look, go out there and tell the world about us, and anyone that gets on our platform through you, that means when Gut Backup acquires a customer through you, if it's a family package, Gut Backup says we will give you 50% of that, of the family package, the cost of the yearly family package. 50% of that is $50. Okay, and that is the customer acquisition we'll be sharing with you. So if you get one person to get, what if you get 2 people in a day? You'll make $100. What about 10 people? There is no limits. If you say, okay, I can get 10 people to get on the platform, just multiply the 10 by $50. Actually, it's $49.97, but let's call it $50. $50 times 10, that's $500. Will Gut Backup pay you that? For sure, of course. You will get that. Oh, you say, what if I get 1 sign up every single month, every single day? I can get 10 a day, 2 a day, I can get 1 a day. Just multiply the 10 by 30. That is $1,500 you could be adding up to whatever you are already earning. And this only comes from customer acquisition bonus. 1 of the 7, imagine that. So that is the customer acquisition for the family pack. What if it's a enterprise solution? You get 25% of the yearly cost. The cost of the enterprise solution is $600 a year. So you will get 25% of $600 as your customer acquisition bonus. How much is that? $150. Multiply that by the number of time you do that. What if you get someone to get started on the Gut Backup Pro, which is an incredible package for, especially for those interested in social media promotion of their businesses and other stuff. Guess what? If you get 1 person to get on the Gut Backup Pro, you get 75% as customer acquisition bonus. If you get 2 of that in a day, that's $150. Or if it's in a week, that's $150 in a week. Add that to whatever else you are earning. And that is what customer acquisition bonus can give you. And a lot of the other bonuses you will get there when you start growing your team. The income potential is just unbelievable. But let me close the earning with this one that is highlighted in yellow. It's called the cycle match commission, or the cycle match bonus. All right. Now, as you bring people, or you are the signboard, you are pointing people to Gut Backup, and over time you had so many people that got on the Gut Backup train, and they are benefiting from it. I'm going to take to explain this part. I'm going to use some assumptions here. So just to show you the potential of the cycle match bonus. Okay, so that's first assumption I'm going to use is that first of all, for you to benefit from this, you need to be a Sapphire. To become a Sapphire, what do you need to do? They have the rank grade and the things you need to do to become a Bronze. Once Gut Backup gets someone on their platform through you, you are called a Bronze, 1 person. If there are about 2, you're called a Copper, depending on where these people are placed. Okay, then you have Silver, Gold, Platinum. Then you see the color ranks. You see the blue, the green, the yellow. Sorry, not yellow. That's red. No, is that red? Sorry, I don't know. whatever color is that. Then diamonds, you know, you got all of that. But we're talking about sapphire. So for you to become a sapphire, we assume that it took a few months, it took a year, or 2 or 3, does not matter. But you are sapphire. Now, let me use 10 people that you have on your team that you personally brought on the God Backup platform, to the God Backup platform. Now, if you help those people to earn $1,000 a month, let's use 1,000, it's easy for my calculation. So you help those 10 people to make $1,000 a month, okay? That's what they're earning. Guess what? For your cycle match, God Backup says, whatever they earn, we will match it we'll match it 25% and give to you. So 1,000, 25% of 1,000 is how much? Is $250. $250 multiply by 10, because there are 10 people, it's 2,500. That will be your cycle match commission, okay, for that month. All right. So all the other commission line, God Backup pays that every month when you earn it. The only commission that you can earn, or bonus you can earn instantly, you can make that daily, that's the customer acquisition bonus, because you can bring in people hourly, daily, and God Backup will pay you that. But all the other commissions is it's monthly that God Backup pays that. So if you are Sapphire, you make 25% of that. So 25% of 1,000 is 250, multiplied by 10 is 2,500. You can earn 2,500. Now, what about if you are an Emerald? You will earn 50%. 50% of 1,000 is $500. Multiply that by 10, that's 5,000. That is the potential. Now, if you look at all the diamonds there, it's 100%. Diamonds, 100%. 100% the diamonds earn. Now, if it's 100% of 1,000 is how much? Is 1,000. Multiply that by 10, that's 10,000. Okay? Now, someone will be asking, why are you saying 1,000? Why not less than 1,000? It can be less. I only use 1,000 because it's easy for my calculation. It could be even 100. 100, 25% of 100 is $25. It's $25. $25 multiplied by the number of people you have brought into your organization. Maybe it's not 10. Maybe in here we're not using, but if it's 10, we're using it's $250. That's still an income that you could be earning. What if there were 50 of them? What if there were 85 people? Multiplied by that? That's the kind of income potential we're talking about. So you have people who already on the God Backup project, and how much did they pay to get started? $120 or the $220 for the God Backup Pro. But some people have earned $2,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, even $10,000 from God Backup so far. Imagine God Backup is only 3 years old, guys, as we speak. That's the potential. That's the earning potential we are looking at. And this can be really, really big. So a quick recap, all right, summary. God Backup is, as we speak, the best cloud storage service I have seen, all right? If you see anything better than God Backup as a service, let me know. The emailing system, no other cloud storage service offers that. Only God Backup offers that. Unlimited number of devices, high security, has multiple operating system. The best security, you know that, all right? God Backup has the speech, the speak to type tool that you can use, the plug into. Great support God Backup has. You don't need to worry. How do I share this with people? We have this webinar every week, twice a week, all right? So you can invite people, just invite the world to, and let them know what they could be benefiting from here. And the strategic partnership as well, all right? You will be trained, there's mentorship and all happening there. Great community to leverage on, guys. Okay, people you may not have seen, known, and which would have taken you a lot of protocol to meet them on this platform, in this community. You easily can meet with those folks. All right. So how much do you need to get started? You can get started with $120 a year. That's the family package. Or you want to go Backup Pro, get started with a Pro. You just need to pay $220 for the year. All of this is per year. All right. Now, how do you pay? You can use your Visa card or your MasterCard or your debit card or credit card to get started. Now, for people in Ghana, if you don't have the Visa card or MasterCard and you want to do Momo, you can pay directly with Momo, but you can send Momo to the one who invited you. You can tell them, I don't have a valid card, but I have cash or I have Momo. You can send it to them and they can help generate what we call a prepaid link for you. And you can use that to make your purchase and get started. That's as simple as it is. Okay. So yeah, the support system, we talk about this. You get your own virtual office, which you will manage yourself. You get your link, which you can share with the rest of the world and in different parts of the world, guys. So this was the time somewhere last year, end of last year, I think, we had the CEO and his wife in town, and there was a big event at the hotel, the Mensvik Hotel in Accra. And some award ceremony happened as well. Some leaders are there, and it was a great event. So maybe this can be happening in one of your cities or in your country if you're connecting from another country on this platform. Take advantage of this opportunity, guys. You have the beauty about this is it gives you an opportunity to create a global income. You may be, say, I'm located here in Ghana, in Accra, but I'm building my business in other parts of the world. Now, how many opportunities give us a platform like that? Okay, because if you tell someone you have a friend in Namibia and you share this with your friend and the friend says, oh, I love this, and start to build it in Namibia, guess what? You may be locally situated, but earning globally. You may be benefiting from the Namibian economy or from the German economy or from the UK economy or from the US economy. This is what it is. And how much did you pay to get started on something like this strategic partnership from God Backup? $120 or $220, or maybe you got started with the 20 terabyte of cloud space. Doesn't matter, but that is the opportunity that's given to you guys. It's a service everybody needs because cloud storage or the data generation is not going anywhere, guys. People are going to produce more data. There will be more phones coming. There will be more data being generated. You saw the numbers, over 400 million terabyte of storage. Sorry, data storage is being generated every day. You think that number is going to decrease? No way. Let me give you another number. In the last 4 years, 90% of the world's data was generated in the last 4 years. Think about that. 90% of the world's data was just generated in the last 4 years. Now, what is going to happen in the next 4 years, the next 5 years? Think about it. That is why you want to be in this space. It's also an opportunity to create a new stream of income for you. Whatever you're doing, just do it. Just add it on to this, guys. It's a great opportunity that anyone can benefit from. This is the time to get on board the cloud train because it's moving. Not later. The best time was yesterday. You missed that. But the next best time is right now. So I want to thank you very much. I want you to speak with the person who invited you and ask them, how can I get started? But let me, before you go away, just give me 2 minutes. The first thing is I want to show you how I mean, some people have made, so I'm giving you some random a snippet of some random income of some random people who have earned from God Backup. Okay. But before I do that, I want to give this disclaimer. All right. This is telling you that what you're about to see is not a typical situation every single day. Okay. It's not a guarantee that you get started tomorrow, next week, you earn this. I'm only showing you the earnings, but I'm not showing you the works behind the earnings. So take note of that. People have put in some commitment, they've put in time, they've invested time, they've put in consistency, and that's how they arrive at some of the figures you will be seeing. It will depend on the system you're working in, it will depend on your seriousness, and remember this, the success of or your success depends on you. Now, have a look at some incomes. You see at the top right, left corner, at $10,200, someone earned from God Backup. Whether it was in a month, few months put together, doesn't matter. How much did the person get on the business with? Just $120. And look what has happened. Even if the renew for the next year, that make it $240. Now, how much did they make? Over $10,000. Another account, 3,900 plus, 8,000 at the bottom here. You see 5,000 plus. You see 7,000 someone earned in 30 days in God Backup. I mean, you see, this is a Ghanaian bank account. It shows the Ghanaian cedis, and this is over 72,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, now would that do good for you if you earn that in the next 1 year? Of course, that can do a lot of good. $5,000, 6,000, 8,000, guys. What I want to tell you that this thing works. It works. Even if you are, if you just that will benefit from what you will be telling them from the cloud space. And why wouldn't you want to impact the world? Why wouldn't you want to partner with a company, an institution, or a name like God Backup and affect the world? All right. So you want to just ask the person who, if you have a question, we'll open your microphone just in a minute. You can ask, but these are just some frequently asked questions here. And if you want a replay of this, yes, you can ask one of the leaders. We will be giving you the recording of it. Okay, but at the moment, let me just open your microphones and you can ask your questions. Okay, so just a moment. And there is one video I want to show you before you go away. It can help guide you, make your decision very sorry. So stop the recording here. All right. I think you can. Are you? Okay. I think you should be. No. Yes, you should be able to unmute and speak if you have a question.